Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Hannah. I'm a flight attendant for a major US airline, and today I'm starting a 3-day trip. Today I work 3 legs and end up in Oklahoma City. Tomorrow we have the whole day there, so no flying tomorrow. And then the 3rd day we just do 1 leg in the morning back to Charlotte. So super easy trip. But when I was looking at my schedule this morning, I had accidentally pulled up the wrong trip. And so that trip, we had 3 legs on day 1 too, and it showed that we did a Cancun turn and then went somewhere else. I don't know, because I was just looking at the first part. So I saw Cancun and was like, oh dang, I'm gonna have to only pack food for today, because when I go back through customs getting back into the US, they won't let me have any meal prep because all my meal prep has meat and veggies, so I can't bring that through. So I only packed food for today and not any other days. I mean, I have like packaged stuff that I can use, but anyways, when I was in the car, I pulled up my flight and it said Fort Myers, and I was like, wait, what? And so I looked and I was looking at the wrong trip, and I could have brought food for this whole trip because I meal prepped a lot of food, and now it's gonna go to waste because by the time I get home, I'm probably not gonna want to eat it. So yeah, that's sad. I'm gonna have to buy a bunch of food tomorrow, which I originally would not have had to do if I would have just been paying a little bit better attention. But anyways, it's 1:10. My sign-in is at 1:34, so we're gonna go ahead and get all of our stuff together and head into the airport and get our 3 legs started. We were on the Airbus 321 for the entire trip. I was position 3, so this was my exit row area, and this is the jump seat that I have to sit in for takeoff and landing. So far this year, none of my trips have gone according to plan. I've had delays every single trip that I've worked, so this was the first trip where that didn't happen. On our way to Fort Myers, we left 3 minutes early and we got in 13 minutes early. Had a little snack on that flight because I didn't eat lunch. So on the way back, I warmed up my food, which on the way back to Charlotte, we left 11 minutes early and got in 22 minutes early, which is amazing. I made these ground turkey teriyaki bowls, which they tasted better after sitting for a day than they did the day I made them, but we were early getting into Charlotte, so we had a little bit of time to sit in between. So I read my book, refilled my big water bottle, and then we made our way to Oklahoma City. We ended up leaving 6 minutes early for that flight and got in 14 minutes early. So such a better day when flights go according to plan, but we did have a lot of bumpy air day 1. We just got to the hotel. It is almost 11:30 p.m. local time, which means it is almost 12:30 a.m. my time. So I am tired. I'm about to get in the bed. Right now, my plans for tomorrow, I'm going to sleep in, and then depending on what time I get up in the morning, I'm not going to set any alarms or anything, but depending on what time I get up, I'm either going to try to go somewhere for like a breakfast brunch situation, or I might just go to a coffee shop and get some coffee. And then I'm gonna try to do a little like mini workout type thing in the hotel. And then the Gamecock men's basketball team is playing Oklahoma at Oklahoma tomorrow. So that game's at 3 o'clock. So I think I'm gonna try to go to that. The only reason I'm kind of like with that is because I'm gonna have to Uber there, and it's a 30-minute Uber, and I think when I looked up the prices, it was like $45 one way. So doing that there and back is gonna be pretty pricey. The tickets themselves are only like 15 bucks, so super cheap to get into the game. It's just getting there. It's going to cost me a lot of money, so I think I'm gonna sleep on it. I'm still leaning towards going because I feel like that would be fun to do anyways, and I can afford the Ubers. It's just, do I want to afford them? So yeah, I'm gonna sleep on it, and then in the morning I'll look at the tickets and make a game day decision. But yeah, that is all for day 1. I'm gonna get in the bed, and then we'll see what I'll end up doing tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is day 2. It is almost 8:30. I found a brunch spot, but it is a mile away, so it's gonna take me a little while to walk there. And it's cold outside, so that's gonna be interesting. But I'm going to just wash my face. I'm not gonna get ready because my plan is to go have brunch, come back, do my devotions, work out a little bit, and then get ready. And I think I am gonna go to the basketball game because I saw that Lyft is doing a promotion. I have a promotion on my Lyft account, so it's gonna be like half the price to get there. It's only gonna be like 20 bucks. So that's not as bad as like $40 both ways. So yeah, we're gonna, I think, stick with the plan to go to the basketball game. At brunch, I'm gonna look at tickets and buy my ticket and like schedule my lifts and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna wait till I get ready until after I work out. But let me wash my face and then we are gonna brace the cold for some brunch. This wind is a problem. It is so cold out here. Oh my gosh. The brunch spot I found was called Hatch Early Mood Food or something along the lines of that. I got a coffee to help warm me up and then ordered some pancakes with peanut butter and bacon. Time for the 20-minute walk back, but I did get a coffee this time. And I think the wind is with me, not against me this time, so hopefully that'll make it a little bit less cold. You guys want to know how cold it is out here? I am the only living thing that is outside. I haven't even seen a squirrel or a bird. Like, it's just me out in the wild, out in the cold. So the leggings I have on are super thin. So my legs are like ice cold right now. My upper body's fine, but my legs are like freezing. And I noticed that in the restaurant too. Like when I sat down, it took my legs forever to warm up. The rest of my body was fine, but it was just like tops of my legs were just feel like ice right now. So we're gonna de-thaw and do my devotions for the day. So my church is doing their own Bible in a year plan. It's 5 days of reading, 2 days off. So you read Monday through Friday and then have Saturday and Sunday off. But I had a reading plan that I was doing that I wanted to finish before I started this. So I finished that plan yesterday. So I'm going to start from the beginning of this and just do every day until I catch up to where they are. So I wasn't planning on reading the whole Bible in a year again, because this is my 4th year doing it, and it can be a lot, especially with my job when some days I'm getting up at 4 a.m. and some days I'm not having to get up till later in the day. Like, it's just so inconsistent that sometimes it's hard for me to stick with a Bible in a year reading plan, because it's, well, not stick with it, but just to be able to do it every day, because it's a big chunk of reading. And like, if I start early in the morning and then we have delays and I don't get to the hotel till later, like, I'm so tired that if I try to read, I'll fall asleep. So that was kind of why I was like, I don't know if I want to do the whole Bible in a year again. But since my church is doing it, all of our small groups within the church are following along this, so I might as well do it. So this is one of the plans I'm doing, and then I'm still gonna do my Through the Word devotions that I've been doing, which is just a chapter a day, and you go through the whole Bible a chapter at a time. So that's probably more like a 3-year plan instead of a year plan. But those are the 2 that I'm doing right now. And then I also, on the Bible app, every day they have a verse of the day. And then they have somebody that like has a little 2-minute video about that verse. So I've been watching those every day this year too. But yeah, we're gonna do that. Hopefully by the time I finish this, my legs will feel back to normal, and then we'll see what time it is. Right now it is 10:15. So if I can finish this in an hour, then I'll probably go to the gym for a little bit before heading to that basketball game. So I just read my book and walked until I hit 3 miles at the gym, then came back, took a shower, had a little snack before I got ready. So our men's basketball team has not won a single conference game yet this year, and I am a superstitious Gamecock fan. So for football, starting with actually the Oklahoma game, we had just come from Alabama and lost the week before. So I wore this outfit for that game, and we like blew out Oklahoma. So I was like, okay, this is my lucky outfit. I have to wear it every away game. So that's what I did, and we won the rest of our away games except for the bowl game, which I did not wear this outfit. And I also changed up who I watched the game with, so that was my B. But yeah, same shirt, same jacket, same pants, same shoes, same socks, same accessories, except for I got this Gamecock ring for Christmas, so we're adding that into the mix. So if they start playing bad, I'll just have to take it off and put it in the purse until the game's over. But yeah, hopefully my little good luck outfit works and it's a good game. But we'll see what happens. We're not expected to win, so we'll see how today goes. I've also never been to a sporting event by myself before, so this should be interesting. Hopefully I have a good time. I got there super early, so just went in, grabbed a beer, and hung out until it was time for the game to start. In comparison to Colonial Life Arena, which is where our men's team plays, this was on the smaller scale, so even though I was sitting up in the top, it was pretty decent seats. And the game was good up until the last, 5 minutes. So my lucky outfit for football is not lucky for basketball. We lost by 20 points, so that's sad. Our poor, pitiful basketball team, I don't know if they're going to win a game in the SEC this year. I hope they do. Hopefully they come on some streak here soon. But anyways, let's get back to the hotel and finish this layover. I put some food in the Hot Logic before I left for the game, so that was nice and warm for me when I got back. I had to finish my modules for work, so logged on to the internet, which they had a crew one, which I thought was interesting, and watched some football games while I did that. It is 7:45. My alarm's gonna be going off at 4:40 for our 5:40 van. So I'm just gonna watch a little bit more of this Commanders Lions game, and then I'm gonna be calling it a night. So that is all for day 2. I will see you guys tomorrow for day 3, go home day, just one little leg. Morning, it is go home day. I had about a half a cup of cappuccino left over that I didn't finish yesterday, so I stuck it in the fridge. So drinking that this morning, but it is 5:30, so our van is in 10 minutes. I'm about to head down to catch the van. We just do our one leg and then we are done for the rest of the day. So let's go catch our van and get our flight to Charlotte started. Someone left their hat on the jet bridge, but the crew got on the plane and I ate my little breakfast before it was time for boarding. We ended up leaving Oklahoma City 4 minutes early and got in 19 minutes early to Charlotte. So we love getting in super early for go home day. We were also like going to Charlotte, so we had the last 4 or 5 rows of main cabin open. So once we finished the service, I was able to just read my book, enjoy my Diet Dr. Pepper in one of those rows instead of having to sit on the jump seat. Also, Oklahoma City doesn't cater, so we have to have meals come in the night before, so they have to do shelf-stable meals. So we have oatmeal up in first class. It comes on a tray, so it looks a little bit nicer, but there was one left over, so I ate that and this little lemon loaf, and it was so good. I made it home. I do not want to be packing right now, but early tomorrow morning, I am going to be catching a flight to Philly to then go to Lisbon, Portugal. So my friend that crashed my Portland layover earlier this month, Julia, has vacation this month. So we had planned last month to get together at some point during January on her vacation and just go somewhere that neither one of us had ever been before. So she has a lot more days off than I do, but I was only able to get this stretch of days off this week. I think I have 6 total days off. So we're gonna be going to Portugal for 4 of those days. So I gotta reorganize my bags and pack for that, because my flight in the morning for Philly leaves Greenville at 8 in the morning, so Gonna probably need to leave my house around 6 to get to the airport. It shouldn't take me more than an hour to get through security at the Greenville airport because it's small, but yeah, so not looking forward to packing right now, but gotta push through and get it done because won't be able to do it in the morning. It'll be way too early. But anyways, I will probably vlog that trip. If not the whole trip, then maybe like one of our days out exploring. I'm not really sure. We'll just see what I end up deciding. But as always, any questions, comments, whatever, put them in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!